We have SaeculuM versus SaeculuM. 15k CWB normal scale, SaeculuM PSI versus Pontus on the other side there. Saint, or Disbanded Saint, or Boba Fett, as I think he's also known as. 3 Jav Cav there. There'll be chariot archers in front, I think, and normal chariots at the back. Probably gold attack, maybe gold attack 1 XP maybe on this one, or gold attack bronze defense. These Jav Cav are gold I think. Getting some shots on the Greek archers. I think you got some shots on the cavalry as well here. Probably armoured hoplites in the front line and maybe normal hoplites in the back. These are Greek Cav gold on each flank. Jav Cav gold. I think these are armoured in the front as well. This would be a Cretan gold attack, probably 6 normal archers gold. It's going pretty far forward with this Jav Cav, which is in range. The opponent's going to get back shots on it now as well. We should have stuck that in loose as soon as he worked out he was taking fire. Would have made it easier for him on the retreat. I think he might be getting shots on Cretans here. He's going to take out the more valuable archer unit. He could even shoot up the cav here if he wanted to, but I think he's more concerned with the archers. Easy back shot on light cav. Yeah, he's targeting it now. He should be able to almost rape half that unit if his opponent doesn't realise. This would be bronze shield in the front. 5 flags. Probably should have gone gold. Maybe just to make them last a little longer. But maybe he knew he was going to maybe lose 1 for 1 anyway. So he decided to invest it in other units. Extra cash for the Jav Cav and chariot archers, I guess. I think he's got another 1 or 2. He's got 1 more heavy chariot there behind his main line. It's just a gold attack. Normal phalanx unit on each flank. More Jav Cavs needed, I think, against Pontus at this cache. Javelin's pretty powerful against any sort of chariot, so can be slightly more put to better use than the Greek Cav. More cost effective as well against this sort of faction. You can pretty much do the same job as Greek Cav, which is routing archers, but you've still got the javelin attack, which is more powerful against the chariots. I think the only advantage of getting Greek Cav would be to take out enemy Jav Cav should they engage. Also be slightly more resistant to arrow fire as well. Slightly more armor than the skirmisher Cav. Going to take some casualties there on the retreat. Probably should just swivel that around and have it facing the archer fire. I think maybe almost 6 skirmisher Cav gold would have worked to his favour. More than getting the extra 2 hoplites here, gold attack. Maybe. He's only competing with 5 flag bronze shield, so Could have put more pressure on his opponent's archers as well with Javcav, more Javcav. Freed up more units for him to do strikes. I was about to say that probably won't pay off for him, but it did. Managed to catch that unit while it was tired. Luckily he routed it before it caused damage to himself. His Javcav are going to take some archer fire now, I think, from the Cretan, if he's lucky. That CA is getting a bit nailed. These heavy cav are in range. He should hit the flaming archers. Not sure why Saint let that run that far forward. It might have been distracted with moving the rest of his army. He almost lost himself a heavy cav then. Missed opportunity by these Cretans. Try and push this peasant unit back. He's going to try and skirmish his opponent here, maybe. Could be chucking those Cretans in range and getting some free shots on those Pontic archers, even if he just chucks one in. Put some pressure on his opponent. This one will almost be in range of the normal archers as well. Could run that one forward. Or run the Cretan back and try and get a shot on that heavy chariot that's almost in range. Actually, that's probably in range now. Except he's not going to flame it. Also, one thing you can do here is chuck one of those cavalry forward to lure that heavy chariot forward. Missed another opportunity there. Don't think this charge is going to pay off for him here. I think he's going to get targeted. Or not. He's just going to let the pikes do the work. Might lose that peasant, but not going to be too much drama for Pontus. Probably going to take more casualties on the retreat here than he's going to get from taking out that peasant. These ones have still got ammunition, and these are in tight. Hits guard on these, he might be able to buy himself enough time to get the infantry there. Needs to keep the pressure on that unit and shoot it up as much as possible to eradicate those numbers. Preferably not with flaming arrows, considering he's going to shoot up his own men, but don't really need the flaming arrows when they're running like that. They've got lower defense on the retreat. Although he did get a shot on that heavy chariot with the unintentional flaming fire there. This one's almost in range as well. Can run these light cap around the flank here to put pressure on these archers if you wanted now in loose formation. Doesn't have to worry about these heavy chariots getting in close with his Cretans there. He's got one last jav cav. Keep one cavalry unit back to protect against that if you wanted to. That's what he's going to do now. He needs to put himself in loose this time because I think Saec will target him since he's more of a threat. Still get the archer advantage here. Not sure why he boarded there. Oh, he's got a heavy chariot behind him. In range at the Cretan can make a saint pay for that if he wants. I'm not sure why he camped there. Probably was distracted by this side. Not going to fire. I think that was just automatic fire there. Fire at will. That wasn't a deliberate shot on that heavy chariot. Should go in again for another strike here in loose. Supporting with his Cretan. Don't think Saint's going to push that heavy chariot forward again this time. He's going to take his chances, routed himself anyway from that pike. Not sure why he didn't withdraw that before he touched that heavy infantry. Lost another one. No more cavalry for Greece. Probably not enough archers there to... Looks like he's out of ammunition as well. So not enough archers there to win the archer battle. So Saec can still skirmish him here if he wants, I think. Might actually be an even, pretty even archer fight because he's still got one Cretan here with ammunition left. Send that Cretan forward if he wants to melee with those archers. He's So you don't really got to worry about the heavy infantry with those chariots there. Either way, we'll end up pushing those archers back or pushing his infantry forward. He does have superior upgrades, but he's got one less elite unit, I think. Actually, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he's got 6 armoured hoplites, so 1 for 1 he'll beat his bronze shield here. Actually, some of these are gold. See Javcav strike there on the remaining Cretan. Routed himself. Actually, I thought these were 5 flags, but they're actually 6. May not have looked at them properly. So Grassy still has the infantry advantage with 1 extra unit. And then he's got the 2 unarmoured gold attack units here, which will assist. Pontus will probably go for a slice charge with those chariots. I don't think he'll send them into the rear. Maybe a slice charge from both angles, from both sides. It's probably most effective, best way to avoid the pikes. He's got these in tight as well. Looks like Pontus is out of ammunition. Needs some sort of double line happening here so he doesn't get picked off. He needs to be saving that ammunition for the heavy chariots, not these archers which are out of ammunition. You may not have noticed these ones are out, but they are. Waste of ammunition trying to take those out now. It's definitely enough archers there to send a Pontic heavy charioteer mark if he wants, even from 1 or 2 shots. Valuable unit still for him. I think Saint realises he's wasting his ammunition. His opponent's wasting his ammunition here, that's why he's keeping it back. Trying to play out the wasting act as much as possible. Be quite amusing if he runs out here. Or runs out just as he wipes his opponent's archers out. Not sure why Saint engaged early then. He didn't really need to. I think he's trying to envelope his opponent here. He's confident he can take him out with those chariots and getting a slight envelope. Didn't really get a full envelope, but he's managed to rout one here. These chariots will have no problem chain routing, I don't think. You can just send them through and chain route the whole lot, I'm pretty sure. Especially with one coming in from the other side. And these archers still have ammunition. There goes Grease's morale, I think.
The enemy warlord flees from our warriors. Attack and drive them back in the same way.
I think it's safe to assume that wasn't a rage quit considering he had the other hand. Let's give him a minute and say good go. We're back.
The warlord of the
Good
enemy
game.
army is running like a startled